Yo, what's happening? It's your boy Benny Hurst, and today we're going to talk about sync licensing. And I want to let you know something. Most artists think sync licensing is all about who you know. The truth is, a lot of opportunities are hiding right in plain sight if you know where to look. Today, I'm going to show you how to use AI to help identify music licensing companies, music libraries, and submission opportunities in just a few minutes, right? Doesn't take, this is not a hard thing, but I want you guys to understand that sync licensing is really more about getting your music into TV, film, microsync, which is like short form content that you might see on YouTube and TikTok, things of that nature, ads. Um, AI is not going to get your music into these places, but the old way of finding opportunities was so cumbersome. I mean, you would have to Google or you had to read a book and all this other stuff. Now with AI, it's so simple to find opportunities. And I'm going to show you how to do this in just like minutes. I mean, like quick minutes, right? So, first thing I want to do is show you the prompt that I used. So, I did this ahead of time to save time on the video. So, if you look here, it says, so now create a list of 20 music licensing companies, music libraries, and seek agencies that accept independent artists and producers. Create columns that include website, genres accepted, and whether they accept unsolicited submissions. So it cleaned up this list, made it indie friendly, and have a documented path for independent artists or producers to submit their music, apply, or onboard their catalog. Submission policies change frequently with different companies. Sometimes companies get a lot of submissions, so you have to verify all this stuff before you go through the process. But here's a list right here. If you look on my screen, about 20 places. I hope I'm sharing this with you now. And I don't think I am. Jesus. See, I'm not a YouTuber. So we're gonna go through this again, right? So we go share my thing, man. Hold on. All right, first and foremost, here we go back again. Here's the prompt that I was just talking about. Right back up here. Create a list of 20 music licensing companies, music libraries, and seek agencies that accept independent artists and producers. Create columns that include websites, genre accepting, and whether they accept unsolicited submissions. See, I did the homework. I'm just not a YouTuber yet. So let's go through this. I'm glad you guys get a chance to learn on this journey with me. So it cleaned up the list, and here are a bunch of different sites. Here's 20. There's the company. It takes you directly to a website. If we click on it, it tells you the genres. There's Taxi. And some of these I've heard of, right? And if you've done some research and sync on your own, there's certain companies in here that you may see that may be familiar. So I wanted to touch on a few and show you how easy it is to actually load up with some of these. So the first one I selected because I've dealt with them. I've actually met people from them. Is Crucial Music. So I'm going to go right over here. Here's Crucial Music. It's up here. I'm going to share this tab. I'm going to go all the way up. I'm going to go back because I was going through this, as I said, when I first started. This is the home page. The home page shows up. This is Crucial Music. They've got a link right up at the top for artists. If you scroll down, it says we're an artist-friendly company dedicated to placing your music in blockbusters films, Emmy-winning shows, and big brand spots. With Crucial Music, you'll get complete ownership of your music, top dollar for your music, unparalleled access to the world's top music supervisors, full transparency with tools to monitor your pitch activity and royalties, and dedicated customer services. So if you click here, this is going to be the deal points. It says we want to break you. We want to break your music, not you. They're more interested in your music. They're not thinking about you necessarily as an artist. They want to find the right music for the right briefs and sync opportunities. So it says you have to own or control your masters in publishing for the next 3 years and the renewal term. You must be able to be a registered writer with either ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC, or your country's performance rights organization. If you guys have questions about what a pro is and how to register your pros, I do have videos on trainings on that also. Um, when you register with them, you own 100%. You do not lose or give up any ownership. They give you all the deal points right here. They tell you how much you'll collect. Crucial Music was collecting, sending you 50% of all upfront revenue generated by the placements we secure. Crucial Music will only pay one person, the person submitting the track, and then it's their responsibility to pay all co-owners, writers, publishers, and master owners from that payment. You'll be paid 100% writers' performance royalties directly from your performance rights organizations for the uses we have generated for you. Crucial will be paid by the performance rights organization 100% publisher share for the uses that we have generated for you, and only those uses. They'll never give your music away for free. The agreement is 3 years unless they receive it. It's all the information that's there, right? And then it says sign up now. There's the artist sign up. You're going to create a login, password. How'd you hear about us? Ask about your pro, your IPI. If you're a corporate name, you're going to put that in there. If you do not have a corporate name and you can't cash a check under your corporate company name, you're going to leave this blank. Address, information, email list. You sign up, and then when you go through, it's going to take you through all the vetting process. So we've been on here 5 minutes, maybe a little longer, typed in a prompt, found some companies. There's one opportunity right there to submit your music to. Now, here's another company. It's called That Pitch. So I've never heard of them, which is why I wanted to come to them, right? I want you guys to see a different company. That Pitch, everything you need for sync licensing. That Pitch is the easiest way to get your music into hundreds of sync libraries. Get unlimited uploads, keep 100% of your earnings, and stay independent. Keep 100% of your earnings. I don't know, right? But they said you can join now. It's free. Obviously, they have something going on where they're not doing this for free. So I don't know where the amount of money that you pay. I don't know if there's a membership or anything like that. But obviously, there's something here. But if you say join now, it's free. All plans. So obviously, there's some type of plan, right? I'm looking at that. I'm technically not necessarily a big fan of paying for submissions, but I haven't done all the research on this site, but this is another opportunity. What's that pitch? Why should I use that pitch? Why is that pitch better? Who uses it? How much does it cost? You can join for free and get started with unlimited uploads into one library to unlock access to 100 plus libraries and features upgraded anytime. So you can join for free and get started with unlimited uploads into one library. Okay. To unlock access to 100 plus libraries, briefs, and features, you can upgrade. So that's probably where the catch is, right? But if you wanted to join for free, if you want to take the free route, you can create an account. And I'm sure it takes you there and answer some questions. So that's two opportunities that we found. Let's go to another one. This one I'm very familiar with. This is Epidemic Sound. If you're a video editor, if you know anybody doing video editing, some people pay premium to use things like DaVinci Resolve, which is a video editing program, and they get a license to actually get certain music from a company called Epidemic Sound. So if people have done music editing or they're doing something on YouTube, if they're a YouTuber, there's certain companies that will give these YouTubers a license to use instrumentals, songs in their background. And this is one of the companies that does it. So you can actually get your music in the micro sync, but they do others too. So we're going to go right into Epidemic Sound. I'm sharing that tab. If you see it there, it says what we offer. Right here, they got a resource right here on the top, right here for artists. This is the home page, right? You click on what we offer. Sound effects, moods, genres, themes for business, resources for artists. Let's go to resources for artists. I'm like I say, man, if I want to be an artist, amplify that quick, submit your music. It's right at the top of the webpage. Looking to grow your audience, earn a living, and succeed in the music industry. Now's your chance to unlock your full creative and commercial potential through a unique blend of distribution, development, and collaboration. I'm going to click submit your music just so we can see what it does, what it says. And if you look here, it's real simple. Who you are, your stage name, email, country, gender identity, if you want to do that. Looks like you can upload a quick bio about yourself, select your primary genre closest to what you do, a couple of music links, Spotify, SoundCloud, Bandcamp, or similar. What was your contribution to these tracks? So it's going to ask you what you do, how you apply as, have you ever released music commercially? Where do you record your music? Do you have an EPK? Do you have an active social media presence? Are you interested in building engagement around your artist profile through Epidemic Sound? So, hey, Epidemic Sound may sponsor you if you get in and you start to do something. They said this won't affect your submission being considered. We simply collect this information to manage expectations. So there's a lot of stuff. Are you a member of BMI Pro or NRO, PRS, BMI, CSEC, ASCAP, Sound Exchange, STEM, similar, right? Do you have a current, all the stuff. It's that easy to get into companies. That easy. Think about it. That easy. That easy. That's amazing. AI just helped us locate 3 opportunities, and we've been online here for 12 minutes, and I've talked to y'all head off for a little bit. So I want y'all to keep this in mind, right? I want you to understand that AI is very good at helping you find opportunities, but AI does not get you placements. Um, Great music is still going to matter. Proper registration. If you notice, most of the sites are asking for registration, so registration is going to matter. Consistency matters with your process. Metadata is going to matter. And I'll tell you, if it were me, what I would do, I would actually create a list, take my list of the companies I submitted to, create me a Google spreadsheet, and check off the date that I submitted to them, and wait a little bit to see what I heard back and set a goal, right? So say I'm gonna submit my music to, even if it's just one a day, right? That means at the end of the week, you've got 7 companies that you submitted to, and that's not bad. If you do 7 a week, at the end of the month, you've got 30 companies that you submitted your music to. That's a game plan. That's how you can see what results start to look like, because you can track that on the sheet to see who's responded, who hasn't, if someone's giving you feedback, if you need to go on. This is a great way to get started. So I hope this video was helpful to you. And if it was, if you want to get access to more music business strategy, sync licensing resources, AI workflows like this, and monetization training, I want you guys to consider to join my private community. Right now, it's open for free. It is called the Money Method Inner Circle, and it's on School. It's my own community. And all you got to do, if you look somewhere down at the bottom down here, you're going to see a link where you can um, join. And it's free right now. It won't be free forever, but I want to give certain people that are serious about learning access to some of the things that I do. And once you get in, you'll get a chance to interact with other users. We're just starting to build this out, and we're already starting to get a lot of interaction. So, with that being said, own yourself, own your music, own the process, and own your system, because that's what I believe in, building systems to help people create ownership. Join the Money Method Inner Circle. We out. Peace.